Good morning and welcome to CRN and welcome to everybody again. And so we're nice sunny day out there. Going to be another real hot one, and so we can do the public service announcement and all that kind of good stuff as far as be careful and drink plenty of water. You hear them say drink plenty of fluids. It's drink plenty of water, and that's what we need is water when it's hot like this. Only water hydrates. So anyway, we'll go ahead and get started this morning. And Susan, you are the 5-minute today. So who'd like to start us off today? All right, Don, come on up. He beat you, Linda.
Hello, Don Forey here with Alert Alarm Systems. We're a local alarm company, been around since 1976. We do our own monitoring. We monitor security and fire systems as well as installing them. And we also install access control and camera systems. On security side for home automation, we handle all that as well. So if you want to control lighting, thermostats, door locks, we can get you set up with that. Free estimate, just give me a shout. Don Forey with Alert Alarm Systems, 651-8687. Thanks.
And for their customer, and I don't know why this just sticks out to me, Don, I always mention it, but for their customers, they monitor everything here local, so you don't have to worry about having somebody in California calling you that you got something going on. So, all right. Linda, you want to go on? Yeah.
Good morning, I'm Linda with Cozy Quilts and Things. 2 locations now at 10017 Silver Maple Drive and 720 Main Street, Van Buren. That way you have twice the chance of finding exactly the type of fabric that you may be looking for. Because what I have out in my first shop is for the most part different from what is in the new shop. Also, I am accepting quilts in to be quilted. It's that time to start thinking about Christmas. I know you think, okay, it's July, it's too hot to start thinking about quilts. But I don't know about anybody else. I still have a light quilt on my bed that stays on year-round. And I have throws in the living room, as a matter of fact. You know, you might have that special one for that husband that says, well, I don't have any throws in the house that is long enough for my toes. So he confiscated one out of the shop and said, this is mine, because that it was long enough that he could cover up his toes as well as his upper body. So, you know, we can make them to where they will be whatever length that you want or need. So if you're needing anything in the way of quilts or in fabrics, it's time to also start thinking about fair time that is coming up. For those that live in Crawford County, there is a wide array of things that you can also exhibit in the fair. Not only just canned goods, but handmade goods, dresses, pot holders, anything that is within reason that you can think of to make can go into the fair. It just gives you such an option to do in fabrics because, you know, canning, you're kind of stuck with certain items, but with fabrics, you can do clothing, you can do artwork, you can do just about anything. So I am Linda with Cozy Quilts and Things.
Okay. And as far as that throws and that kind of stuff during the all year long, we've got a stack in my living room. We've got a stack about like that of quilts and throws folded up, because when my daughter's there or when we're watching TV or whatever in the evening, my wife is, give me that blanket. And it can be 80 degrees, but they're going to grab a blanket and cover up with it. I don't understand that, but anyway. All right, who's going to go next this morning?
I will if I can get up.
Okay, come on, Joy.
I'm Joanne with Pain Go Away Magnetic Jewelry. jewelry for men, women, and pets. It's for arthritis, fibromyalgia, shingles, just about any kind of pain that you've got. And I try to make them pretty to where they're also very stylish. They do help a lot for your pain. And if you don't want to take my word, you can look it up on the internet and find out all about what it does. My number is 479-461-5488. And on Saturday mornings when it's not raining, I'm at Farmers Market downtown Fort Smith by the bridge. I'm Joanne with Paint Glory.
And if you need any of those, she can make them fairly quick for you as well, whatever colors or sizes you want. So, all right, I'm gonna look at one or the other of you, which, okay, Adam's gonna come up next.
I am Adam L. Spain with the Eden Wellness Alliance, health and wellness the way God intended, all natural, non-invasive approaches to your health, wealth, and relationships. Our phone number is 479-207-0872. So, as far as anything going on with us, we do have something coming up. We will not be here next, the Eden Wellness Alliance won't be here next Tuesday, which probably means there won't be a reporting next Tuesday. But if I'm surprised, I'm surprised. That's okay. Just to make sure I get the reporting. Because we are going to be down in Florida on a business trip. We are willing to do classes down there while we're down there. If you know someone in the Florida, Jacksonville region that is curious about essential oils or natural health or different things like that, then you can let me know and we can probably work out a time, hopefully while we're down there that week, this coming week, to get that worked out and have class. So that is possible, but you need to get with me. Again, you've got my number. I apologize for anyone that tried to tune in last Thursday because apparently my mic wasn't working the whole time. So I went through like a whole 17-minute, 20-minute spiel of what we were covering. So yeah, it is what it is. But you can get a hold of us to find out what we were saying on that, or you can tune in this next Thursday, this coming Thursday, because I'll probably try to redo it there. I even have a better mic at my house than I do at my office, so I'm going to be doing it at my house this time on Thursday. So, I'm Adam L. Spain with the Eden Wellness Alliance, health and wellness the way God intended.
And we were talking earlier about what all is involved in putting stuff on the internet as far as the sell and that kind of thing. There's always technical issues that we have to deal with, and a lot of those you don't know until after the fact that there was a problem. So anyway, May, come on up.
Good morning, I'm May O'Donnell, and I have High Society Boutique, 518 Main Street in historical Van Buren. And right now, with the heat index being so high, we are going to have this hot sale, so everything in the store is like 20% off. We have some things at 50% off, so just brave the heat and come on down. Right now, we have our Thursday nights are still going. And other than that, I'll keep you posted on what goes on. But you'll see my shop. I don't have a sign other than a small sign outside, so I'm hard to find. But you'll see bathing suits in the window. So when you see those, you'll know that's my shop. And I'm right down by the Fudge Shop in Van Buren. Most people know where the Fudge Shop is. Thank you.
Okay. You're probably the only shop that's got bathing suits in the windows on Main Street. So, okay, unless they're 1940s, that would be the only reason to have in historic Van Buren why you'd have bathing suits in your windows there. I think you're the only business that would have that at this point. But anyway, okay, I'm Ron with Carter's Audio Video. We do sound, video, lighting, normally for churches, businesses. We do it for homes as well. Most of the stuff that we do for homes, setting up home theater systems, setting up, if you've got several different components as far as Blu-ray, DVD, your satellite, putting all of your sound all on one controller. We can do all that kind of stuff. Setting up, automating with different TVs, setting up something outside on a patio and setting up your sound and all with that. We can do all of those things, but most of what we do and what we started out was doing the audio and video for churches and other businesses. If you've got a business that, or you get a new building or whatever, and you need a sound system or PA system put in, we can come in and do all of that stuff. And so that's the kind of things that we do. We do big jobs like the Crawford County Jail. We've set up all of their systems and surveillance stuff, or connected all of their stuff in it. We're right now, believe it or not, putting big TVs in the inmate pods because certain federal regulations, they've got to have those certain niceties. And so we're putting in, at this point, putting those TVs in each of the pods so that they have their so many minutes a day of news and that kind of thing. So we can do the bigger jobs like that, like the new Ark Best building, or we can do just a single home. Even if you're moving and you don't want or can't take down your big screen TV, we can go take it down when you move, come back, and we can put all that up and hook all that up as well. So that's kind of most of the stuff that we do. So if you need any of that, give us a call, 646-5901, and it's cartersav.com. But I'm Rob with Carter's Audio. With that, we have one more person this morning, and our 5-minute is Susan. So come on up.
Hi, I'm Susan Foree with Bancorp South. Forgive me, I'm a little congested today, so try to keep that to a minimum. I want to tell you a little bit about Bancorp South and then tell you a little bit about what I do and what we do in this area. We are a $15 billion bank. We're a very large bank. We're in 8 states, and we have over 200 locations. So you have the security of a big bank, and you have the flexibility of a community bank, because within those locations we act as a community bank. All of our communities have local presidents. We're involved in the local community, so it's, you know, that same kind of just neighbor, good buddy kind of banking within your own community, but with the security of a large bank. A couple things I want to mention, because we're such a large bank and we're in so many communities. I had a couple come in the other day and wanted to close their daughter's account because she was going off to college and she was going to Missouri. Well, we have a bank in Missouri, so there's no need to close an account if your child is going out of state and in one of the states where we are, because you can make their deposits here and they can use their account wherever they are. They can always go to Walmart and get cash back, so they don't have to have the cost of an ATM transaction. And then they can have online banking free, and they can have mobile banking free. So all the young people like to use their phone for their banking. So it's really a good thing when you have a bank that has that flexibility to be in other states. So that's just something that I wanted to mention. Also want to mention, I like the free services that we offer. And, you know, if you don't bank with me, then you need to check your local bank or your current bank and see what free services they offer. We have investments, we have Visa, MasterCard, we have a full line of trust department of anything that you could possibly want with a trust service. We have CSRs, customer service reps, that are very knowledgeable. Business accounts, corporate accounts, LLC accounts, DBA accounts, sole proprietor, all of those things that you maybe hear your accountant talking to you about. or your friends talking to you about your local bank and my bank can help you with that. So there's a lot of free information. We have free checking accounts if you keep a $100 balance. Those are the things that you need to check. You can get a spec sheet, a specification sheet at my bank or your bank that will list all the accounts and all the fees involved and all the things that you get with those accounts. Be sure you're checking them. And things change and accounts change. And about once a year, like you do your car insurance and your home insurance and you get pricing, you should check your bank for that. Make sure that you're still in the correct account that best serves you. With a bank on every corner, the only thing that banks can offer different is customer service. And I think Bancorp South does an amazing job. We have a lot of long-term employees. I personally have been there 33 years. I have over 40 years in banking. With that term and that tenure that employees can offer you, you have that knowledge and they are able to tell you and help you make the correct banking decisions. Another thing that's important for business owners is be sure you're checking your master Visa service provider. Your merchant services is what it's called in the banking world. Be sure you're getting the best deal on that and shop that like you shop other things. A lot of times Visa MasterCard companies offer specials. If you'll just what we call give a free look, where a MasterCard Visa specialist can come in, look over your accounts, look over your usage. A lot of times they'll have a promotion where just to let them look at it and give you an offer, they'll offer you like a free MasterCard or Visa preloaded card for your own use. And sometimes it's up to $200, $250. So be sure when you're shopping those things that you ask, are there any specials right now? I think that's really all I have. We have mortgage loans, we have consumer loans, commercial loans, just anything that your bank offers, Bancorp South offers, but I feel that we offer a premium customer service that really is something that's special and that's something you should check out. So I'm Susan with Bancorp South. Oh yes, and we do have our pink debit card. Someone mentioned that's something that's very popular. We have the breast cancer awareness card, where a certain percentage of your spending goes toward the local cancer society. So it's $5 a year. It's called a program fee, and that complete $5 goes to that program, to the breast cancer society in your area. And that's the one thing about being in 8 states, that stays within your state wherever you purchase that card. So please come check us out. Susan with Bancorp South. I work at the location across from Mercy Hospital, and the number there is 479-484-4460. Be happy to answer any of your questions. Thank you.
All right. When she was talking about all the accounts and being able to get it from another state and all that kind of stuff, the only thing that was that I was picturing was, so if you're still keeping your money in the mattress or in a can in the backyard, get into our current century and
Yes.
come see Susan and get that money in a safe place. Because you were talking about the protection of the big banks. So, okay. All right. Do we have any upcoming events that we know of that we need to mention? Let's see, this is the 15th, I believe. Probably business after hours is Van Buren is probably this evening. Oh, is it? Okay, that'd be next week then. Okay, I'm a week ahead, so that'd be next week. So, okay, we'll mention that then. So, all right. Well, if there's not anything else, we'll go ahead and sign off. And so, have a good and productive day. And as Adam always tells us to say bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.